Hey everyone, it's me Ryan here, MandRproductions, and today we are in my backyard. We're at the pool actually, and I had a pretty neat idea. I think we're going to take these two Lego sets and we're just going to drop them from as high as we can into the pool below and see what happens. Now I've seen Chris do this with his UCS Millennium Falcon, so I thought I'd try it with some smaller things because I don't think it's really been done before on a smaller scale. Now obviously if you want to see Chris's video, check it out with the link in the description below. So I do have some minifigures in both of these sets. You guys can see inside of my first order hover tank there are some cool SpongeBob minifigures along with first order stormtroopers. On the snow speeder you'll find some snowtroopers as well. I think the minifigures in both sets will be just fine, but I thought it'd be interesting to throw them on there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and drop these things from as high as we can. Maybe I'll throw them up in the air or something, I don't know. We'll give it a few tries. Also, just for those of you that don't know, I'll be bringing drop tests back soon, and I thought this would be a fun way to kind of bring something like it back. Maybe I can continue this series if you guys want. Let me know down in the comments below, and make sure you leave a like on this video if you enjoy. Well, that didn't quite go as expected. That was actually kind of lame, but at least we now know that it does float, which is an important thing to know. Our next test is going to be on the first order transporter. I'm going to throw this thing way higher because after seeing that thing, I mean, I might have got that thing up to 10 feet, but I think if we get it way higher, it might actually do some damage. That thing didn't even lose a piece. Like, not one piece came off. I don't see anything in the water that fell off of it, so it's completely intact. It's just kind of floating away, so I think we'll just let it float out there while we get the first order transporter done. Alright, so now both of them are in the water. I threw the snow speeder in again. You guys can see some of the parts are now floating around, so I'm going to have to get in and scavenge those up. But it didn't do much damage. The only minifigure that came out looks like a snowtrooper from the snowtrooper speeder, and it's kind of the guy from the front. Everything from the first order transporter is just fine, except that it's lost its piece at the top. But all the minifigures inside are just fine. They didn't come out or anything, unfortunately, so you can see these pieces kind of fell off here. I think I'm going to give it one more throw, and I'm going to throw it as high as I literally can. Like, I don't know. I'm going to give it as much power as I can, and we're going to see what happens with both of them at the same time. I made a huge mess. Pieces are everywhere. It's completely destroyed. I just don't want them to go into the filter thing, so we're gonna start pulling them out. But they are all over the place. Oh my goodness. The first order transporter got the most destruction, I think. The snow speeder looks like it's in relatively good shape. Hopefully it don't fall in here. But yeah, we'll go around the pool and pick everything up real quick. Now we're in the water. Lots of pieces came off that transporter. Jesus, I know there's a few at the bottom I'm gonna have to go get. Oh, I hope there's not like missing cheese slopes now. Those are gonna be hard to find. Just a big chunk of it. Looks like the only guy left standing is Patrick. It's the first order transporter now in the water, kind of floating. That's all that's left of it. Like more pieces floating towards the filter. Or the, oh, there's a cheese slope going in. It's gone. I lost the cheese slope. Oh well. The reason I did these sets in particular is because I have like 5 of each of them. So I figured, hey, I don't really care about these. So I threw them in the water. See what would happen. And now we know what happens when you throw Legos in the water really hard. If you drop them, they'll be fine. Nothing will break. But if you throw them in the water, there's pieces at the bottom. If you throw them in the water, oh, it came off the bottom, they will break. It'll be bad. Alright, what else is missing? We got a minifigure floating over here. He's helmetless. So we're missing a helmet. Now I had a cool idea to show you guys what's at the bottom. Instead of putting my phone in the water, we can actually just put the goggles up against the water. You can see the bottom with it. So we are going to be able to see what's at the bottom, hopefully. I'm hoping you guys can see that. I can see it perfectly fine. So you guys can see there's some pieces right on down there. Some of them sink, some of them float. Because plastic is not 100. I don't know. It's something that like the Lego pieces are like really close to being dense enough or not dense enough to being able to float no matter what. But some of them. Here is everything I just pulled off the bottom. You guys have no idea how hard it was to get like the little pieces because they just kind of float away as soon as you go in to grab them. It's really hard. Thank you all for watching me throw these things in the pool. If you did enjoy, please leave a like on the video down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any future suggestions for future videos like these, please leave it in the comment section below. If you want me to throw different things in the pool, let me know. I will do it. And I'm going to be bringing Drop Test back in its regular form very soon, so keep your eye out for that as well as my other videos. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.